welcome to another edition of Living in Shelby Township. I'm Kelly Kasuda here at the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center with the River Bends coordinator, Jim Kamikia. Jim, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Kelly. It's good to be here.
Absolutely. So you are the big coordinator of this beautiful River Bends Park, but I don't think people know a lot about it. So just in a nutshell, what can River Bends Park offer residents?
So we have so many opportunities here for active and passive recreation, places to play, places to learn at the Nature Center, places to just have fun, passive recreation with your friends and your family. Take a walk. You can walk from here to Utica, here to Macomb Orchard Trail, and all the way out to Richmond. Everything is linking up soon here in the next couple of years. We hope to be done with the Iron Bell Trail connection. So we will be able to go from Iron Mountain to Belle Isle and Richmond all the way out to Pontiac.
That is very cool.
This is the hub. This is kind of like the center of it all, and they all converge here. So it's really great. And we've got softball, soccer, all the pavilions you could ever rent for your graduation parties, our beautiful nature center.
And lots of sports too.
Oh yes.
I mean, I saw you said archery, there's tennis.
We've got archery, pickleball, softball, soccer, horseshoes, disc golf, fishing, canoeing and kayaking. All the, we're a major part on the water towns and the Clinton River Waterway. So plenty to keep you busy, and we're standing in front of our beautiful Shadbush teaching gardens too. So there's plenty of just nice places to sit and relax and read and enjoy nature and learn about nature.
Right. And, with all the tennis courts and everything that we have, I know I always run into the issue of I want to go play tennis or I want to go play volleyball or something like that, and then I can't get onto the court. It's locked up or that kind of thing. So how can people get involved in just coming to the baseball diamonds?
So our baseball and softball leagues are run through our Parks and Recreation and Maintenance Department, and they can be contacted by phone. They run regular leagues now and have really diamonds all over the township at this point. Soccer is the same way. We don't run that in-house, but they have contacts at Parks and Rec to get people involved in soccer. For the archery, the shotgun range, that's just open. You can come in anytime. Pickleball, anytime between 9 and 1, it seems. You can come in and
show up
with your paddle, and there are a group of people there during the season ready to play. And they just rotate through, and it's a great group of folks. Our RC track, it's open for your use. A lot of our fields do have restrictions. You have to have a permit if you want to use them outside of your playing on a team.
Right.
But as far as the trails are always open, from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
And the Nature Center.
And the Nature Center. We are open all the time.
Yeah, and there's so much to do at the Nature Center. You think from the outside it looks small.
Right.
But when you get in there, it's way bigger than you think.
Yes, and so much. We keep changing up the displays, and we really take a lot of pride in our space here. And we try, to keep it fresh, to keep it simple. We try to allow people to explore on their own, but we're always here for questions to be answered, or if you have something you want to investigate a little further, we can take care of that. But it's a great space, and the center of River Bends, the center of all these trails, and
there was one day I was coming here to shoot just fall foliage for Shelby this week, and I spent about half of my day here because it was just so beautiful. I mean, just getting lost in the trails. I think ShelbyTV almost sent out a search party for me because I was gone for so long.
And to just watch nature and learn about nature and become more involved in nature, and whether it doesn't even have to be our programs. We have so many things going on in the Nature Center just to walk in, and there's no admission to get into River Bends, so it's a great free place to be.
And it's huge. How big is River Bends Park?
So it's a little over 800 acres. If you include Holland Ponds, it's over 1,100 acres.
Wow. And right here in our backyard.
Right in the center of Shelby.
So where can people go if they want to learn a little bit more about River Bends Park?
So you can definitely join us and just stop right on by. We're at 22 and Ryan. We have an entrance off of 22 and an entrance off of Ryan, offering somewhat different activities. You can visit us on our website at ShelbyTWP.org under the Parks and Recreation tab. Or you could give us a call at 586-731-0300. We are on Facebook at Burgess Shadbush Nature Center or at Shelby Township Parks and Recreation.
Great.
You can find us all on Facebook.
Well, thank you so much, Jim. We really appreciate it. And we're going to explore a little bit of Riverbends Park.
Okay, great. Come visit us.
This garden here outside the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center has been here for just about 15 years. But there's one person and one group that's been keeping it alive year in and year out. Take a look.
Yeah, I was going to use some, whatever's left over, we'll put in here.
How about those there, though?
Yeah.
This area was all messed up because a groundhog dug under the fence. We finally, I think we trapped the groundhog and took him away. And now we're refurbishing the area, and we're going to put Becky daisies in here.
Bright greenery, stunning purples, and pops of pink. And the woman who started it all.
Dan Farmer was a naturalist then, and he wanted a garden so that there would be plants and bugs that he could teach from. And I told Mr. Farmer, I'll put in a little garden for you.
Diane Grantham designed the Shadbush Teaching Gardens when there was nothing there but dirt and grass.
And this is 17 years later, and I'm still here. I guess I like the creative part of it and creating something that looks good, and I've always liked flowers.
It's not just Diane that's kept this garden blooming, but the volunteers.
Most of the volunteers are master gardeners.
I've been a master gardener 5 years.
You heard it right. They're not just gardeners, but master gardeners. And that's really a thing.
I learned a lot of plants that I didn't know about that I then got some samples and took home and have nurtured.
To be a master, you take a 10-week course.
Each week is a different focus. You know, one might be perennials, another one might be soil science.
This followed by an open book exam and 40 hours of planting experience. Master gardeners must keep up their certification, planting 20 hours a year. It's a commitment, but these folks don't mind.
It was, something to do in the winter because I couldn't play golf, so.
Curtis enjoys the challenge of learning.
You wouldn't think there's a lot to learn on potting something, but there is a right way and a wrong way.
Jenny is working on her Master Gardener certification. Now that she's passed the exam, she just has a few more hours to fulfill.
Well, I just started really just in the last week because it's been so rainy. It's what I love to do, and I love being in gardens, just making something beautiful and that the birds and the bees like.
But Tom's been a master for decades, making gardens beautiful throughout Metro Detroit since 1993.
I volunteered at the zoo as part of the Adopt a Garden program for about 10 years. And I really enjoyed that.
He says being part of the teaching gardens is more than just about learning to plant. It's about the fun of being outdoors, and most of all, the camaraderie of the group, something all of the volunteers agree with.
It's fun, and then, I get to just be part of a group, too.
Yeah, it's just beautiful. It's a beautiful, beautiful place to spend some time,
So next time you're out and about, stop by. And if you're up for some volunteering or even the challenge of getting certified as a master gardener, you'll be welcomed with open arms. And then handed a shovel.
You go out and you see the results of your efforts, see things grow, bloom, and it's creating. To me, it's a creation, a way of creating things, and it makes earth and beautiful.
Think you can capture the spirit of the Shelby Township Independence Day fireworks? Snap a shot of the fireworks or the food truck rally. Anything that you think is a great picture of our Independence Day celebration. Submit a photo of your fun time at the festival from July 3rd to the 6th. For rules and more information, follow the Shelby Township DDA Facebook page.
Now there's a new way to navigate throughout all the parks in Shelby Township, including this one, River Bends Park. There's a new app that maps out all of the biking and walking trails throughout the region. Our Samana Chic laces up her running shoes to give us a look.
There are numerous trails in Shelby Township. Now there's an interactive way for you to navigate around Shelby Township. Many trails intertwine in Shelby Township. It can get confusing. A way to make your life easier is using SEMCOG, a website helping familiarize yourself with the trails in your hometown.
From there, you can get a list of all the trails in Southeast Michigan, from the waterway trails to the asphalt trails to the mountain bike trails.
An entire list of every trail in Shelby Township. There is something for everyone.
The asphalt trail, you'll see we have skateboarders going by. You may have mom or dad pushing a stroller, rollerbladers. Certain activities you can't do on the dirt trail. Now the dirt trail, whether it's dirt, gravel, the mountain bikers love those type of trails. Also you may have some joggers, it's a little bit easier on the knees than pounding on the asphalt.
You can walk or ride the trail virtually on SEMCOG to see if this trail is the right one for you.
You'll see one of the sections, there's a gentleman with a GoPro on his head, and you will see how beautiful the trails are.
The beauty of the trails. More are expected to come.
The next biggest adventure we have is connecting River Bends Park up to Gene Shepherd Park. Then we're going to have the full connection of the Iron Bell Trail coming through Shelby Township.
There's trails for everyone, from mountain biking to walking to jogging. In Shelby Township, Samana Chic for living.
Now let's head out to the links, but you don't need clubs or balls. All you need is this thing that looks like a frisbee. Disc golfing is a fun way to see some nature and just hang out with a couple of friends. Let's see if Tyler Smith can get a basket, which is considered a hole-in-one.
Hi, we're at River Bends Park and we are trying out the disc golf course and seeing what the hype's about. We actually saw a couple people out here earlier. So I got Kyle with me and we're gonna see if we can get the lowest par.
Yep, and this is our first time disc golfing ever, so this is going to be interesting.
This is going to be really interesting. Cool?
Cool.
All right, we're going to go. Hello, I'm Duke Degmonton and we're at River Bends Park.
And I'm John Johnson. Let's go. And Kyle, he's sliced it a little bit. Didn't take count for the wind there.
Man, they do not want to sit tight. So you see that he has that little curve, but it goes a little with the wind.
Yeah, I mean, it's their first time. We'll give them a pass.
I'm not. Now, as you see, he sliced it. He knew he was going to slice it, so he went that way. He was facing the other way he wanted to go to. And then that leads him closer to the hole, which lines with the volleyball court.
so Tyler's next.
Well, it was Kyle, but then we went to Tyler because of that replay. Kyle went during that replay.
Hang on a sec. They're in the wrong hole.
They're at the wrong hole. Can we get someone to tell us the wrong hole?
It's too late now.
I guess they're gonna go with it. So here we go, Tyler. And oh,
that was close.
Really close.
Watch it again.
I don't know if he wanted that. I don't know if he was anticipating that roll or not.
Kyle can put away here. Oh my gosh, that was close.
He needed to be higher. He put too light on the spin.
On the bottom. God, look how close that was.
Jeez. Right next to Tyler's disc in the first time.
Nice.
And just put it away.
Nice job, guys.
So that's it. This is Duke Degmonton.
And John Johnson.
Tyler won this round with 4 pars. And Kyle got away with 5. That is it for Shelby Sports. We'll see you next time. Kyle and I turned this into a competition, but it's more than that. We wanted to show the hours of fun that the disc golf course has to offer. Look, another deer! The course is easy to navigate and takes you away from the hustle and bustle without traveling far. Kyle and I had an amazing time on the course, with a lot of laughs and funny moments. Are you kidding me? After spending a couple hours, we didn't want to go back to the office. And we know that you have the same amount of fun that we had. You do need to get your own disc though, where you can buy at any Walmart or Myers in the sports section. For more information, you can visit the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center off of Ryan or call at 586-323-2478.
When you're out at the Shelby Township Independence Day fireworks on July 3rd, here's some things to know. The Shelby Township Police and firefighters will be on duty for emergencies. Parking is available at Ford Field all day and at the Packard Proving Grounds for $10, which includes admission to the Packard Festival. Alcoholic beverages are limited to beer and wine. Liquor and mixed spirits are not permitted. And there is no alcohol allowed at the food truck rally. Dogs are permitted at Ford Field, but only if they are leashed. And always remember to clean up after your furry friend. Interested in taking care of a reptile or amphibian at home, but not sure how to take care of them? Why not adopt one at our Burgess Shadbush Nature Center? One-year adoptions are $25 for a small animal and $50 for a large animal. You'll get an adoption certificate, and the adoption fee will help cover vet care and expenses for your animal. You're encouraged to come in regularly to take care of your animal. For more information, you can call the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center at 586-323-2478 or contact them at naturecenter@shelbytwp.org. You can visit the Nature Center yourself at 4101 Riverbends Drive off of the Ryan Road entrance of Riverbends Park.
Mark your calendars, because coming up this August 10th and 11th is the Shelby Township Art Fair. Enjoy the creations of talented artists and craftsmen in the over 100 exhibits nestled in the beautiful Shelby Township Municipal Campus. The Shelby Township Art Fair also features tents from the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center, Shelby Township Fire and Police Departments, food trucks, mural walls, and circus performers, and tours inside the historic Andrews Schoolhouse. Free parking is available, and there's also a free shuttle from the Senior Center. That's the Shelby Township Art Fair, August 10th and 11th on the municipal grounds. Call 586-731-0300 for more details. Or look it up on Facebook at Shelby TWP Parks and Rec. Come and see what makes Shelby Township's Art Fair one of the state's premier art celebrations.
Shelby Township's Riverbends Park is a fantastic community resource filled with rich wildlife and entertaining activities. Bittersweet Shelter, Hickory Grove Shelter, and Mapleview Shelter are all available to rent and are the perfect place for grad parties, birthday parties, family reunions, and more. Each pavilion includes a barbecue grill, picnic tables, and electrical outlets with access to water, restrooms, volleyball courts, and horseshoe pits. This park also features the Burgess Shadbush Nature Center, a disc golf course, and a number of trails, along with a skate park and playscapes. With a wide variety of activities and amenities, Riverbends Park provides something for everyone to enjoy the great outdoors. To reserve a pavilion, call the Shelby Township Parks and Recreation Office at 586-731-0300. All reservations are made on a first-come, first-served basis and cannot be held without full payment.
The splash pad at Gene Shepherd Park is your place to have fun in the sun in Shelby Township. Residents of Shelby Township and Utica can bring their children of all ages to the splash pad. Open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m., Memorial Day through Labor Day, weather permitting. Daily passes are $2, or an annual family pass can be purchased for $25. Adults are free to enter the splash pad, and kids under 12 must be accompanied by an adult. For more information about the splash pad, you can call the Shelby Township Parks and Recreation Office at 586-731-0300.
This is the funnest place in the world!
All right, now I'm gonna tell you a little secret, and it's a little known feature we have right here in Riverbends Park. We have a remote control car track where you can bring your miniatures, dune buggies, and sports cars and challenge your friends to a race. Our Kyle Warzebach revs up his engine and takes the checkered flag in this story.
Hey everyone, I'm here at Larry's Performance RC right here in Shelby Township. And I tell you, this place really is a haven for RC hobbyists, and I'm gonna find out what makes this hobby worth trying. So let's check it out.
Our owner, Larry, he actually opened this business in 1989. It's been open for 30 years in different locations. And he was a hobbyist himself. And he opened up his business as in, he basically had a way to make a better mousetrap. He wanted to be able to do the business kind of his way because a lot of the places around didn't have the selection, didn't have the prices that we had, and he wanted to do it himself. I know I got into this because I was here with my dad. It can be a really good family experience for people also. So there's a couple different ways you can go about that. Some people like the competition, the camaraderie, the family aspect. So there's a little bit for everybody, basically.
Like Eric, Julia got into this hobby with her dad, and now it's their favorite bonding activity.
Well, I've always liked kind of building things, and when I saw him building it, I thought that I would like to join. So I joined him in building a car, and I really liked it. And then ever since then, we've been building cars and racing together.
Actually, it's about 6 months to this particular place, and I wouldn't go anywhere else. They love it here. They always change the track about once a month, and it's always different.
We actually have two different tracks here, one that's set up for more of the on-road cars, one set up for off-road cars. You do have to have your own vehicle to run on our track, but we keep the prices very affordable for that. And it's really open time pretty much almost all the time that we're open right now.
Now, these RC cars are not to be confused with kids' toys. And as Eric explains, it's a huge difference.
What makes us different from a kid's toy is a lot of it's the performance. Like even some of our most basic cars can go 25 to 30 miles an hour, and the sky's the limit over and above that. And things you see at a big box store don't even come close to that.
Larry's offers something for everyone, whether you want to race your cars on site, buy in store, or online. If you have an off-road car and want to take it outside, you don't have to travel far. Hidden inside Riverbends Park is a dirt RC track that's available to everyone free of charge. It's complete with a standing deck and dirt ramps. The track is located in between Patriot Field and the sledding hill. So no matter what you're looking to do with RC racing, Shelby Township is the place to be. For a living, I'm Kyle Warzebach.
Well, even in the rain, this has been a fun edition of Living in Shelby Township from Riverbends Park. We'll see you next time. I'm Kelly Kasuda.